Touchdown. Touchdown. Touchdown.
Red square,
Touchdown.
what's a buckle for me friend them?
Touchdown.
It's all about. That's better, Mr. Pepper. Big up yourself, my brother. Yeah, man, me love the new EP, Pepper them, you see me I say? It's out now. So make sure so you go check out that, you see me? Mr. Pepper, Peppa, and the EP name Pepper them.
Make sure you guys check that out.
Check out that. See? Pepper, big up yourself.
Hello everyone. Thank you guys for joining us again on another episode of Music and Marriage. My name is Nikita. I am your host, and this is my co-host.
I'm like Red Square, and we're there again.
How everyone's doing? Hope everyone is doing well. Thank you guys for tuning in again on another episode. We are so elated to be here with you guys once more.
Yeah.
Continue to hold the vibes and hold a reason with all of our people. We thank you guys so much for all of your support all over the world as we continue to, edutain you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you for everything. Thank you for all the support. And continue to make sure you guys watch our growth. Continue to keep up with our progress.
And grow with us.
And grow with us. Definitely make sure you guys subscribe if you're listening through streaming. Make sure you guys check us out on visuals on YouTube's at I'm Like Red Square Official. If you are watching us, make sure you guys stream us also on Spotify, Apple, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, any platform that you can get streaming through podcasts. Make sure you guys check us out.
Yes.
Yes, today let's jump into our plugs. First, we want to definitely make sure we plug it into your ears. Make sure you shop with us at justbagit.com, JUSBAGIT.com for all your reusable shopping totes. 90-Day Win. Make sure you guys check out the podcast on all streaming platforms as well. Make sure you guys go and purchase the book 90-Day Win, Ignite the Go-Getter Within. Make sure you guys purchase that on Amazon and support Sandy.
Yeah.
Who else? Wing Zone in East Meadows. Make sure you guys check them out. If you need any quick meals throughout Corona pandemic time, you don't feel like cooking, head over to Wing Zone in East Meadows, Long Island, and grab yourself a meal.
Sure.
Simply Rose. Make sure you guys check her out if you need any home decor. Make sure you guys go on Instagram and check her out at Simply Rose. Find all your home decor, handmade, whatever you like, done to order, you can say. Make sure you guys shop NikkiGlitzCosmetics.com for all your loose glitters. I'm wearing one tonight. Don't know the name again, but yeah, Nikki Glitz Cosmetics. Make sure you guys check her out on Instagram or the website. Who else?
Pure White Cleaners.
Pure White Cleaners in New York. If you need your place to be sanitized during or after Corona, make sure you check them out. In New York, tri-state area. Chromancy Experience. If you need any cultural tours while you're here on the island, if you live in Jamaica or you're visiting, make sure you guys check them out to get the full experience, the Chromancy Experience.
Yeah.
Make sure you guys check them out. Who else? If I didn't get you in this episode, we'll catch you in the next one. Yeah. So
big up on yourself, all entrepreneurs.
yeah.
All people out there try them best
Some type of
in
hustling.
this time right now, in these hard times. big up on yourself.
Definitely.
Straight up.
Definitely.
Isn't yeah.
Yeah, so let's get into today's topic. I wanted to discuss something. I saw this I think it was a commercial. I'm not even sure. I don't remember what it was.
Mm-hmm.
But it was something about being submissive. And all in my head throughout these years of being married, I always thought I was a submissive wife. But when I get to what the hell? But when I'm getting to think about it and see it in another perspective, I guess I'm not so submissive as I thought I was. So how do you see it? Like, do you prefer a submissive spouse, or would you just rather just you do what you do and
No, I'm not really, cause submission is not really fun. It's not challenging. It's there's nothing about it that I would enjoy. We have to have healthy conversations, healthy back and forths. Me prefer when we have that communication where no one is in fear of anything. You know what I mean? Like you stand your ground and you believe in what you say and you say what you believe. Submissiveness is some man like them thing there, some woman like them thing there, but
I thought I was submissive low key, but then I'm sitting here like reading up and I'm like, yeah, I guess I'm not as submissive as I thought I was.
Submission is a word.
Yeah, because it's pretty much what I'm getting from it is like you following orders and you taking whatever your spouse saying, and that's what the law is. Like, you don't ask no question. You just, if he say jump, like he don't have to say jump. You just move at your own discretion and just chuck off. Like, so I don't think I'm that type of female where I take orders or listen.
If that's what some people like, then that's cool. But
it's weird.
I don't really mind thing that.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's nice when a woman can listen and when a man can listen. You know what I mean? But in terms of
always
like
a child. That's weird.
That's definitely weird.
That's weird.
That's not something I would.
It's not healthy.
No.
When I'm really sitting there thinking about it, it's like being submissive. I can understand because I feel like I'm submissive to the point where, or this was my definition of being submissive as if you say something like I would give you the how would you say it, the leeway you would say, or just give you the courtesy. I guess you could use that word, the courtesy to make the final decisions for our family, to make the important decisions for our family, to lead our family.
But that's
so
not
I thought
really submission.
that's what I've had submission as in my head. So all this time I'm like, okay, I guess I'm submissive, but then when I'm really getting to dig into it, I'm like having to take orders and listening to exactly what the man
submission
is saying.
Is like you're my subject.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Submission is like when the queen tell Andrew Holness to do something, just do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You understand? Yeah. When the queen tell the arm if you got do the deed, you just do. No questions asked. Nothing. Because you're the queen's
I guess
subject.
I'm not submissive then, because that's definitely not me. That's definitely not me.
So I'm not really overthinking that.
Yeah, when I'm really sitting there thinking about it, I'm like, that's a little bit. It's weird.
And then
it's a weird vibe.
can lead to domestic violence as well. You know what I mean?
That is true, because he feel like he has that control, and if he
or
doesn't
she
have that,
feel like she have
that
control.
Yeah. And if it's not within their comfort, or they feel like they don't have that grasp on you anymore, then it's just like.
And sometimes some people read it the wrong way too, because sometimes it's personality, because even the other day one of our brethren them I say, sometimes me give you too much leeway upon the podcast, I make you have your own way and thing. And it's about personality, it's not necessarily having your own way.
Yeah.
It's just how I reason.
Yeah. And that's just how because I'm more of like an aggressive person, and he's more like the chill, laid back, calm, just like.
So it's not submission, it's just a energy and a vibe. Sometimes you have to know how to reason with each other, because I know your triggers and you know mine.
Exactly.
And we know how to navigate around each other's triggers. So what might seem like submissiveness to some people,
or being rude, or
being
rough, too rough, or
it's not really that. It's just that we know each other, and we have an understanding of how each other's personality is.
And the respect that we give each other is definitely something that is in our mind at all times whenever we're doing anything. Even when we're having conversations on the podcast, like, it's still, a respect have to be upheld at the end of the day, because, I'm saying, that's just what it is. It can't be nothing other than that. So it's kind of, for me, a lot of women like submission because they like to be told what to be done. And I think those are females. I'm not judging, I'm not saying anything, but for me, I would see it as the females who didn't have a father growing up. And they're more like submissive to men, and they listen to everything because it's like having daddy issues or not having a father figure there. So it's like when this man comes in, it's just like, okay, whatever he says is Bible, and then you just run with it, and it's like, okay, I just got to move to the beat of his drums.
Right.
And at the end of the day, like, that's not how it should be. It should be, this is how I feel, so this is what I'm going to do.
But suppose you survive in a situation like that, then, if that's what you like, that's what
I'm saying. To each his own. Like, I don't knock it because, if that's, as you said, if that's what you like, that's what you like.
Yeah.
But for me personally, I don't think I can be, knowing what submissive is now. Like, I don't think, like, that's what I am. I always thought I was a submissive, woman. To you, just letting you lead and letting you, take certain roles, and knowing that, okay, everything is going to be okay. I'm just going to put it in your hands, and, I'm saying, it's going to be fine.
Yeah.
So,
what would be more interesting to me as a conversation is the double standard with which we judge male versus female with certain words and things. So for example,
elaborate.
For example, you as a female might even the other day on Facebook again, on social media, you were talking with Chinika, big up yourself.
Yeah, big up yourself.
and you say something about 5 fingers or something like that. and me, I said to myself, say, all right, suppose it was a man who say, yo, I'm going to put my 5 fingers on whoever it is where feel like whatever, say something or come out of them face and say something or come out, whatever the situation
the
was.
Standard of it.
Like,
I see it.
Can you imagine the uproar? Everybody from my page would not comment and I say, oh, you're an abusive husband and how could you say that? But when you say it as a woman, people laugh.
Because they know that it's not.
No, it's not right. It's not right.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, a man can't say certain things and get away with it. You understand what I say? So, woman always a try to say anything a man can do, a woman can do too. And
not
things like
says
that.
that.
No, the feminist people in the like world that. These days where are run down these things. Are them thing of them I say. Anything where a man can do, a woman can do too. And All right. So since you want to be held to that standard. Then, don't pick and choose the situations that you want to be held in. Sorry.
Agree.
See? So when you are talking about you're going to put 5 fingers on whoever it is.
I know. What I said was...
What you say?
She asked me something about... I don't remember exactly verbatim what the conversation was, but it was something about not being disrespected. Remember the last episode we talked about the whole spouse thing?
Yeah.
And I said that for me, being a woman, like, I blame both parties. I'm not just going to blame the man only, because some women have it that, okay, we're just blaming the man only because, you know, he's the one that should have the respect for me or whatever. But my thing is, we're all adults here. Everyone know what they're doing. Everyone should be held accountable.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm going to put you at a higher level and I'm going to give you most of the blame, but she's to be blamed as well, especially if she know about me. Shanika kind of disagreed. So I said, well, if that's the case, then I gotta meet my 5 friend them.
Yeah.
5 friend them.
Right.
So
And
that's
she laughed. Because
she understood that it wasn't
and
like...
other people probably seeing the post and laughing as well and saying, yeah, you know, it find it funny. And me, that I said to myself, say, but can you imagine if
You said
me did say, and me, the situations was reversed and me in the situation and I say, you violate me, you disrespect me. And if you disrespect me, the two of you and your man have to go meet me 5 fists or whatever. Can you imagine the uproar it would have caused?
Of course. And I definitely do agree because it's for men, I mean, because we're so used to seeing the abuse on that end. So I guess when women spew it out, it's like, it's not considered that serious, but it should be. And I mean, no disrespect, you already know that. But I mean,
it's, I'm not saying it's towards me directly. I'm just saying
what I
in
said,
general, what you said.
It would have been taken as a disrespectful comment or something that people would shun upon or look at you some type
People
of way
would
if
have
it
in
was
an uproar.
said by you. Of course. I mean, there's no explanation for what I said. I mean, I meant what I said, but I understand where you're coming from. So
The double standard with which
but we have double standards
we
all the
judge
time. So why
men
is it
and
that
women when it comes to, we are speaking about domestic violence. And
Okay.
the double standard that it comes with when it comes to man and woman is
Because
something
you
that
don't
we
really
need to...
see- You don't really see domestic violence against men, or men just don't speak about it because they're more like so embarrassed about the situation of being, you know, talked about as, okay, your woman is beating you. But it is something that is not really spoken of. So it's not something that we can really shine a light on, and if we don't really know
have to
that
shine
it's
a light.
happening.
It happen.
But
We
we
know
don't
it.
really-
We
I
know
don't-
it.
I
We
don't
know
know
it.
any man that's being...
We
in any
Nikita.
domestic-
We know it happen.
You know, I don't know.
We
any
know it's
men.
happening
That's one
out
thing
there.
I mean, yes,
You understand?
definitely it's happening.
Me
out
no
there.
know no woman where get beaten in a marriage or whatever
I don't
right
know
now.
any like domestic any issues
But
right
we know
now.
it happen.
Definitely.
And
it
that's
is
what I'm
happening.
saying.
Mhm.
The double standard with which
it.
we view it and we
It's
talk
not
about
right.
it, it's not right.
I mean,
It's not right.
We should definitely.
Woman don't have know on herself.
Yeah, but yo, brother.
Woman don't have know on herself.
No, yeah, but
Watch
too
on the
far.
speech because
Yeah, we for watch our speech.
The thing
we
is-
for watch food and actions.
of course.
You understand what I'm saying? So
It
we
goes
both playing
both
a part.
way.
Exactly, we're both
but
playing a part in the madness.
but the double standard with which it is viewed
Of course.
in a society,
Of course.
it's not viewed as an equal thing.
Of course.
No
Because as I
man
said,
can't
it's
say
not-
certain things and get away with it. You understand what I say when it comes to that?
And domestic violence is not
But
something
when
that
a
we should
woman,
play around with
yo,
either
when
way.
a,
So
in a
I
in a
definitely
any,
understand
in a
what you're saying.
communities when time man see certain things, see a woman a beat a man or something like that, people laugh.
Well, yeah.
People laugh about them thing there. But make it was a man a punch up somebody's face.
No, but
Then
them
guess-
laugh about that
No,
sometime. Yes.
no
yes.
laughing nah go on, no laughing nah go on. Man, I say you're wicked, and oh if you beat the woman so and blah
But
blah
you
blah.
still them still sit down with him on the corner, say me and all the vibes.
No,
So
man, I go
therefore,
tell him.
He's
Man, I
not.
go tell him say yo brother, you know say where you know if you do that.
Mhm.
You understand me? I say, and it sometimes it come to the point where even police get involved. You understand in the community where me grew up. You understand? But make it when the roles reverse, I laugh,
I
man, I
mean-
laugh off of you. I say your woman a beat you.
Mhm.
No police now get involved. Man, I tell you say yo, you need to man up. You understand me? I
And
say,
that's not the right advice.
man, I tell you say yo, man up, you make your woman a beat you and I laugh off of you. I ridicule you.
Yeah.
You understand what I say?
Yeah.
So, we just sit down and kind of highlight that's something there. That double standard something there.
And I can
Defend
say
the man
that
them
I
a little
am.
bit.
I mean, I'll stand up to that too with you on that because it's something that I do. But I mean, I was raised tough. So it's just in me like to talk shit. Like I'm a New Yorker. That's what we do. That's just how we vibe. You know what I'm saying? So It's just a part of who I am. I don't necessarily mean like, and for anyone who's watching a podcast, you might hear me say I'm a slap a bitch or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. But at the end of the day, like, I don't provoke people. I don't advocate for violence. I do, however, I do strongly and firmly do believe that you should defend yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want you to feel like, okay, every situation have to resort in violence, so you have to feel like you have to put your hands on someone. That's never the answer. It can lead to that at times, but that's never the correct way to deal with the situation. So I just want to definitely put that out there, because I don't want anybody feeling like I'm over here being violent, I'm fighting every man. Like, that's not what it is. I do definitely feel like you should definitely protect yourself and stand up for you, because if you don't do it, ain't nobody gonna do it. That's just what it is, and I'm always stand by that. So I just want to say that, but definitely I do agree with you on the double standard of that, and we as women, we do that, and I'm guilty of that myself, where I do, you know, say certain things that when you really sit back in retrospect and really think about it, like if a man said something like that, it would definitely be
Demonize.
Yeah, it would have been like the shit would have hit the fan one time.
Yeah.
So I definitely see it, and I
woman know herself. Man know herself too, but woman know herself.
Okay, everybody know herself then,
you know?
if that is the case.
And society know herself.
And just understand, if you're in a domestic situation,
if you see
you can
any kind of
get
domestic situation at all,
make sure you
whether
guys
it be the woman or beat the man or the man or beat the woman,
yeah.
make sure so you deal with it with the same energy.
Yeah.
Don't ridicule it because it's a man that get beaten. Don't laugh at it. You understand what I say? Deal with it with the same treatment as how you deal with it when a man a beat a woman, because are the same thing. You have some man where them genuinely just mild mannered and don't want to deal with certain things.
Yeah.
You understand what I say? And because them don't want to deal with certain things, a woman feel emboldened.
Yeah, she feels strength in that.
And things that she can just do what she feel like.
Yeah, cause we woman, I'm not gonna lie.
I see all the video what they on social media, a woman with a cutlass. Coffee a man, him sit down round in a one little yard and talk to some females. Go for him, and this day around there so I do. Blap, blap, blap. I say,
which video that?
Oh, what really? She really attacked the man with the cutlass there, sir. And I laugh, the people them a laugh.
Nah, that's violation.
Laugh, the people them a laugh. I say, watch all them things, you know. Make it was a man.
No, but if him turn around and just start stepping our face, the day that everybody start cry out.
And me know. See, the man does have a mild mannered vibration.
Yeah.
You understand? And those no want to put him on panel.
Yeah.
Me know that.
And that's the thing too, and I really do, since having boys, I definitely do think about that, and I sit back because I have sons, and I be damned if a female, like I teach my sons this, and some people might agree, some might disagree, but I teach them, like, listen to me, don't put your hands on a female. However, you give her a certain amount of times, you give her 3 times and you let her understand, don't put your hands on me. Keep your hands to yourself. Whatever you got to do, report it to whoever. Say what you got to say. Do what you got to do. But at some point, if she continues to hit you or continues to feel like she want to violate you, that's borderline abuse. Why should you be subjecting yourself to being abused by someone and you're not supposed to put your hands on her? Nah, after the 3rd time you telling her to fall back and she feel like she don't want to listen, you do what you got to do, because at the end of the day, you're not going to sit there and allow someone to abuse you. Like, that's something I teach my sons, and I firmly believe that. Like, because I've seen females in situation where, as you said, the gentleman is just like mild-mannered and he just feel like, you know, he shouldn't retaliate, or he don't feel like violence is the answer towards a female. And he'll sit there and she'll, like, literally just punching, kicking. A whole bunch, like the boy face bust up on pay thing and he just sitting there holding it. And I'm there like, not my sons. I'm sorry. That's abuse right there. You're not going to feel like you're going to abuse my child. Like, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, man, most definitely.
So in situations like, as I tell my sons and I tell my daughter this also, like, don't put your hands on a man. Don't fling a lick if you know you can't take a lick. And a lot of mothers need to teach their daughters this. I'm not saying that it's okay for a man to put their hands on a woman, but at the end of the day, you need to teach your daughters to keep their hands to their goddamn selves. If they can't sit down and have the ability to reason with the person or have a proper communication, walk away. You don't put your hands on a man and expect him not to feel like, okay, enough is enough. He's human as well. He has feelings as well. So you must expect him to feel some type of way with you continuously putting your hands on him and nothing coming out of it. Understand yourself and know that you don't want him to put his hands on you. You don't put your hands on him.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's something that us mothers, we have to teach our daughters, because some of you ladies teach your daughters that, oh, you could do whatever, but if he put his hands on you, call the police or do this or do that. So why is it okay for her to hit him, but it's not okay for him to stand up for himself? Exactly. Because she's a woman and she's not going to do as much damage.
And the system create that certain energy there, because if you go in a certain societies, for example in America, a woman have the power, you understand? A woman can put her hand on a man, and when the police come, she can say, him put him hand on me and him gone to jail.
They don't know. And then, some situations, they're like, they're not sure about what happened.
And a police can come and say, you know,
arrested.
And a man say, yo, you know, say she pray, and now it's them
and
reluctant.
They're going to write a report or something like that. Yeah.
So it's like the society, the system, the social norms is it's set away. It's stacked against men when it comes to the domestic violence.
Yeah.
You understand what I say? So we need to be more aware of that. You know, we need to have more conversations about things like that.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it's serious. You know? And you know, you have some real youths out there where just humble and just want, you know, deal with things on a different level. And you have someone out there where just
ignorant
feel like
and anything them say them and just nimble, them just want fling lick.
You understand?
And as them catch a one lick, they see them curl up like baby.
So just be mindful, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, and let us know your views on that, because I know you see it happening in communities and, you know, around the world.
Yeah, so definitely let us know what you feel about this episode. Make sure you guys comment, share, like, and make sure you subscribe. Also hit that little bell, so anytime we drop an episode, you guys are notified.
Yeah.
So
and please remember, the Cash App, y'all see it. Support the movement, support the mission. Y'all know how it go.
Thank you guys for joining us on another episode of Music and Marriage. My name is Nikita. I am your host, and this is my co-host.
I'm Black Red Square. Best up on yourself. And the merch is coming.
What
it's
good people.
Soon.
Touchdown! 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 Touchdown!